on one life to live.
I do love you.
But that isn't enough, is it? If I didn't do it, and Jen and Will didn't do it, and you didn't do it, then who did it?
You are keeping a secret, a dark, terrible secret. The memory can come back, and mine is.
Are you out to clear Sam or convict Lindsay?
Why do I even bother?
Chill, dude. It's just a glass.
Yeah, that's what you think. What's up with you?
What are you doing here? The trial doesn't start again for a couple hours.
Oh, no. Couldn't stay away.
Me neither. What's gonna happen, Will?
I don't know.
I do. Dad's gonna go to prison for the rest of his life over something he didn't do.
You know, I would take the blame for killing Colin. Myself, if I could. You know, if I could back this all up somehow. I can't do that. Dad beat me to it.
He did a pretty good job of making himself look guilty. All because he was trying to protect me. How am I supposed to live with that?
Wait, Jen, this is not your fault. You did not ask Dad to do this.
I wish he would have asked me. I wish he would have talked to me instead of listening to Mom. Now he's going to jail for protecting me over something she probably did.
Okay, wait. This is not over yet. He hasn't been convicted. We don't know what can happen. You saw Nora yesterday. She's a great lawyer.
Is that enough? I don't think so.
All I know is when Nora was cross-examining Mom yesterday, even if she didn't get Mom to admit that she killed Colin, she should have at least raised a reasonable doubt in the jury's mind that Dad did it. That's all we need. We don't need the whole jury on our side. We need one. We need one lone juror.
No, Will. No, the trial's almost over. Dad's gonna go to prison for the rest of his life. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
Do you realize how ridiculous this is, Sam? This is ridiculous. We're both in jail. We're both innocent. You know what that means? It means Colin's real killer is out there somewhere in the world, and he's probably laughing at the whole thing. There's got to be something we can do.
I've heard enough. I'm tired. You've been yammering about this all night long.
Well, you don't believe me, do you?
I believe I didn't do it because I know that to be a fact. I believe Will and Jen didn't do it because I trust them.
Well, then who killed Colin?
I'm looking at her.
You're back off the early, my child.
Yeah, because thanks to you, I couldn't sleep last night.
That had nothing to do with it.
Those things that you said about me being involved in someone's death, that was just to spook me out, right?
It was the Loa that spoke.
No, would you please tell the truth? It was just some kind of con to get me to pay you more money, right?
I told you last night, I do not want more money from you. I want you to put the spirits to rest, but that cannot happen until you tell the truth about that death.
Why are you doing this? Why are you saying these things to me?
It was not me who said them, it's the spirits. They saw death on that stairs, and they saw your part in it. And what the spirits saw, I cannot change.
Nora, I got your message. You said it was an emergency?
Oh, yes, Ray. Thank you very much for coming.
Listen, if this is about going on the witness stand, I need to warn you. I can't possibly give expert testimony without first examining Sam. And even then, I have to analyze my findings.
This isn't about Sam. This is about me.
What do you mean about you?
My memories are starting to come back. I'm on the verge of remembering who killed Colin, and I need you to help me get there.
Stay up all night?
I was just waiting up for you. Is it morning already?
Yeah. Honey, I'm sorry. I should have called you.
No.
I didn't want to wake you up. Just late.
It's okay. I just assumed something came up at work.
Well, yeah. Sort of. I was working with Nora.
So, are you going to tell me what's up? Or are you just going to keep picking up the same piece of broken glass? Hey, I'm talking to you.
It's nothing.
Yeah, that's real obvious.
Just have to wait it out, that's all.
Wait what out?
Forget about it.
I would, but seeing how accident-prone whatever it is making you, I don't want to be in the line of fire when the next glass shatters.
Look, you worry about your life and you let me worry about mine, all right?
Hey, we're friends, remember?
Right, and if you want us to stay that way, you'll stop pushing this.
Friends talk to each other. You tell me stuff, I tell you stuff. Okay, obviously this has something to do with Jen.
What are you talking about, man?
Well, what else would do this to you?
All right, fine. You want to know what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. I made a big mistake with Jen. I tried to give her some space, you know?
Sounds like a plan.
Right, but she was supposed to call me this morning and she hasn't.
Well, maybe she overslept.
Or maybe she just needs more than space. Maybe she needs me out of her life.
Jen, you have got to stop this. You have to be strong right now for Dad.
Yeah, right.
No, you do. You have to have faith.
Look, we have a few hours till the trial starts. Why don't you just go home to Jessica? I'm sure you could use the kind of comfort she can give you a lot more than mine.
You're right. I probably could, but it's too late for that. She's not going to be there. Not now, not tonight. Never again.
Well, what happened?
There is no more me and Jess.
You really mean that?
What do you want me to say? That we're going to work this out somehow? I can't say that.
No, I don't want you to say that if you don't mean it.
Good. Because I think things have gone too far for that.
Why don't you believe me?
It's been a long night, Lindsay.
Because I'm telling you the truth, Sam.
Yeah, and yesterday in court, Nora showed the whole world just how much the truth means to you.
And how do you think that felt, having all my mistakes I've ever made in my life paraded out in front of the world, especially by Nora?
Well, I'm sure you're about to tell me.
I didn't deny it, did I?
You couldn't deny it, because Nora came armed with facts.
All right. I'm a horrible, mean, spiteful, selfish woman. And I did everything Nora accused me of, except one thing. I did not kill Colin.
Tell it to the judge.
Paid my sins, Sam.
You haven't even begun.
Lost everything that ever meant anything to me, including you.
That ploy lost its power a long time
It's not
ago.
a ploy, it's the truth. And it was the most bitter loss of all.
Guard!
You know, I could handle Clint.
Let me out of here!
I could even handle Bo, leaving me at the altar, dumping me in front of everybody in Landview. But you know what? In the end, In the end, you are the only one that I still think about when I lie in bed at night and I can't sleep.
Are you through?
I had a moment of weakness, and I lost everything that ever meant anything to me. God, I loved you, Sam. I loved you more than anybody in the world. I still do.
Stop it.
I can't.
Stop it.
It's true.
You know, whenever you're forced to justify the horrible things you've done, suddenly the only motivation was love.
I love you, Sammy.
Well, love isn't about lying and deceiving. Love is about selflessness and giving. But those words aren't in your vocabulary.
Well, maybe they weren't, but I'm learning them now. That's what's so heartbreaking about all this.
Heartbreaking. You don't have a heart. What do you know about heartbreaking?
I don't have a heart. I don't have a heart? What I did that night at Collins was a selfless act. You told me you murdered him. I covered for you, to protect you, to save you.
I was covering for Jen, and you knew that.
That doesn't make what I did any less selfless.
You weren't helping me and Jen. You were helping yourself.
You're a lawyer. Let's look at the facts.
Fine, let's look at them. Fact 1, Colin was making your life miserable.
He was making everybody's life miserable.
Fact 2, you were his accomplice in Nora's kidnapping and drugging.
That was never proven.
Prove it or not, it's true and you know it. Which means Colin could have betrayed you at any time. He was already blackmailing you, wasn't he? Fact 3, RJ, your buddy, hid the body. Fact 4, you conveniently showed up at the murder scene right after I found the body.
That's right. That's exactly right. Key word here, after. After you found the body. So it would only make sense that somebody got there before we did.
Yeah, and you have no alibi for the time before you arrived.
Well, neither did you, and I still believe you're innocent.
And you didn't want to call the police.
Because we both thought Jen did it.
Maybe. But when I add it all up, Lindsay, it tells me all I need to know. It tells me you had motive. It tells me you had opportunity. It tells me you killed him.
I either saw or heard Colin's killer that night.
Are you sure?
99%. I mean, and it makes sense because I was there.
Yeah, of course, you were there.
I'm remembering voices. I remember hearing voices. And then I can almost remember other things, but it's like a picture that's stored in my mind somewhere, and I can't get to it, but maybe with your help I can.
But Nora, remember, Colin gave you some sort of hypnotic serum.
No.
Maybe it's playing tricks on you.
No. I was unconscious for a while, that's true, but you know what? There was a huge period of time in there where I was just sort of in this a twilight zone. It was where I was not fully awake, but I was conscious, and it's like that. It's like that place where you just wake up from a really deep sleep.
Yeah, but certain sleep stages are like that, Nora.
These are not dreams. This was not sleep. These were not dreams. Yesterday, I started reliving bits and pieces of the time that I spent in Colin's bedroom. They were just bits and fragments, yes, but they were real, Ray. They were real. Last night I went to Colin's house because I thought maybe I could fill in the blanks.
And?
Well, it helped a little bit, but not enough. I need your help, Ray. I mean, Bo was there. He was great, but I need a professional. See, don't you understand? If I can remember what happened, if I can remember the identity of Colin's killer, then I'll be able to help. I'll be able to save Sam.
Look, I know we haven't been the best of friends, but I'm sorry about you and Mo.
I just wish you would have told me the truth from the beginning. That's all.
If everyone would have told the truth from the beginning, maybe none of us would be in this mess.
Who am I fooling? I don't have any right to expect anything from Jen. I mean, we never claimed to be anything else except friends. We never even had an official date.
But you still think she's onto you?
Well, her dad's on trial, her mom's in trouble, and neither one of them wants her seeing me.
It bites, man.
Tell me about it. I mean, her mom has been trying to make her choose between us for months now.
And if she chooses her mom, are you cool with that?
What do you think?
Hey, guys.
We're not open yet.
Has Jessica been around? I haven't seen her.
Oh, she's probably at the courthouse. She and Will have been spending all their time at Sam's trial.
Not anymore. Her and Will are pretty much over.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm serious. Even if it turns out he had nothing to do with MacGyver's murder, I can't see Jessica going back to him.
It's over, Lindsay. Just admit it.
How many times do I have to say it? How many oaths do I have to take? I didn't kill Colin.
Okay, then who did?
I can understand why your father doesn't trust me, but you don't believe me either.
Listen, Will, I'm sorry. This is, it's got to be kind of difficult to see both your parents in jail.
Oh, but you two are still fighting. That's good to see. It's good to see that something's
We're not
never
fighting.
changed.
I'm just trying to convince your father of my innocence.
I don't think you need to worry about Dad, Mom. You need to worry about the jury. Both of you do.
Well, your mother's hired herself some expensive New York lawyers, and as for me, if anyone can get me off, it's Nora.
Oh, because the system works, right? The good guys, they always win.
Will, we're all going to be okay.
Are we?
Yes.
How's Jessica?
I have no idea.
Yeah, well, what we're going through here would put a strain on any relationship.
It's over. With Jess. Dad, I've wrecked it. And it's too late to fix it.
So what was it? Some kind of late night strategy meeting about the trial or something?
No, not exactly. I ran into her over at Colin's place.
She went back to Colin's place after everything he did to her there?
Yeah, and it's not the first time. She still believes there might be something in that house that could jog her memory, you know, and then she'd be able to remember everything that happened to her there.
And has it?
It's starting to.
Really? So she's starting to remember things about the murder?
Well, yeah, fragments of things. She remembers being in his bed. She remembers hearing him laugh, but she hasn't been able to remember the killer yet. But she's sure she will.
And she's still sure it might be Lindsay, huh?
Well, you know, we don't know exactly about that.
Come on, Bo. I mean, she flat out accused her yesterday in the cross-examination. I mean, if she's right.
Yeah, then Sam will go free. And Lindsay will be charged.
You know she drives me crazy, totally crazy. But sometimes I just want to shake her until she rattles.
Let's sit down here. Let's make a deal, okay? You don't worry about things that haven't happened yet. And I'll be right here, no matter what. Helping you through it.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. What's this?
Oh, nothing. It's just an extra invitation that we have printed up.
Our wedding was supposed to be today.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta hypnotize me. Again, you got to. You have, or give me a memory drug, or a truth serum, or whatever it is that you people do. But it just, you gotta help me out and help me remember what I saw.
I would love to help you, but
no buts. Let's just do it. Let's do it.
we already discovered you're not a candidate for hypnosis.
Okay, let's try again.
No, it's not going to work. I mean, the only truth serum that I know of is sodium pentothal, and I am not licensed to prescribe that.
Fine. Let's get a doctor who can.
No, just listen to me. If we did that, it's an anesthetic. I mean, even if you recalled something, you know it's not admissible in court.
I know. All right, I know. I just, okay, then let's do something else. I don't know, a primal scream. Take me back to a past life regression. I don't care what it is. Just help me remember what it was that I saw.
Is that I am not trained in those disciplines.
I can't do this much longer, right?
I know.
See, I'm running out of time here. Please help me. Please.
I am just a therapist. I'm not a magician.
You put some kind of curse on me, didn't you?
You cursed yourself, Dada, through your silence.
Well, then remove it. Come on, you must know how, Senora. I'll get you money. Whatever it costs, I'll do whatever you want me to.
Even the law cannot help you. Only you can remove this curse.
How?
The secret you carry harms one who is dead. The spirits showed me violence, a terrible death on the stairs. And now a soul is crying out from the other world for truth and justice. Once you have done that, the curse will be lifted. Then and only then will the soul rest, and the spirits can help you.
I can't. Senora, you don't understand. If I tell what I did, then nothing will help me get Antonio back. Not you, not this love potion, nothing. I'm gonna lose Antonio forever, Senora.
So what you're saying is there's no hope that the memories of what happened that night are going to be...
No, I'm not saying that. You already said you're remembering bits and pieces.
No, bits and pieces, Ray. Bits and pieces. That's
But if your
not
memory
enough.
is starting to return, there's every reason to know that the rest of it will too.
But you can't be sure.
No, the brain, you see, stores things. It's like a computer. We open up folders and we store files in them. Your memories are in there. You said already that you're remembering things, bits and pieces. Well, sooner or later, the rest of it will come back, and eventually, all the things you're looking for will be there.
But how long? Can we speed this up a little bit, can't we?
No, you can't really try and push to bring those memories back. It's just not good, Nora. In fact, it could be counterproductive.
What does that mean?
It means that you want those memories to be genuine. You need to trust them. You have to wait. You have to give them time. You have
to. Don't write Will off. Not after all the time, not after all the things you guys have been through.
I don't really have a choice, Jen.
Of course you do.
I still love Will very much.
So don't give up.
Just because you love somebody doesn't necessarily mean you can be with that person.
What do you mean? If you want to be together, what's stopping you?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we really don't want to be together.
No, you have to.
Why do you care? You don't even like me.
Because if you and Will can't work things out, then there's no hope for me and Christian.
Jen, that's nowhere near the same thing.
It's worse. Christian and I don't have half the history that you and Will do.
Well, sometimes history isn't always the best thing.
Look, you both are hurt. It'll take time, but you can get over it.
No, too many things have happened.
You have to at least try.
Try? That's all we've been doing is trying.
Well, try harder.
Jen, there's been too many lies. I'm telling you, it's built this wall in between us, and I don't think we can get past it.
How many lies does it take?
What?
How many lies until you just can't get past them?
I don't know. It's just gets to the point when it's just too many.
Christian was supposed to call me this morning.
He will.
Well, he hasn't yet.
But it's still morning.
He would have called me by now.
He's gonna call. If he said he'll call, he will. Maybe he left a message at your dad's?
He would have called me on my cell.
Don't worry about it. Serious. He's gonna call.
I really like him, Jessica. I really do.
I know you do. I can see it.
But I've made him go through all this stuff.
Don't worry about it. He's gonna call.
I've gotta go.
What, are you gonna go find him?
No, I just have to be by myself to think. Someplace nobody can find me.
Hey, Will, you remember when we used to spend all that time building that model of that tall ship?
Yeah, the one where then I was playing soccer in the house and I kicked the ball and it broke it into a million pieces.
Yeah. But we put that back together, didn't we?
It took forever, but yeah.
And you thought it was going to be impossible, but we didn't give up. And we fixed it.
Dad, Jessica is not a model ship.
This is all my fault. All I've ever wanted was for my children to be happy, and I've ruined everything. I'm sorry, Will.
Lindsay, in my opinion, the less you're heard from, the better.
I did not kill Colin.
Protest your innocence all you want. I'm not listening.
I know I'm not innocent. I ruined our marriage a long, long time ago, and I made it possible for Colin to hurt Will and Jen and even Nora.
What do you know about how Colin hurt Nora?
Only by what she said.
Stick to your story, Lindsay. But when it turns out that Nora's right about you helping Colin kidnap her, that's very compelling evidence for wanting him dead.
I can't take it anymore. I can't. What's it gonna take for you both to believe that I am innocent? I didn't do it.
You're not gonna report what you know to the police, are you?
You should not fear the police. You should fear the darkness in your soul that grows darker every day. You must do it now, otherwise his restful and happy spirit will give you no peace.
Well, he didn't give me peace when he was alive and I managed.
This spirit is evil. It is capable of great harm. You must put it to rest.
I can't.
You must. Your soul is at stake.
But I will lose Antonio, Senora.
If you do not tell the truth, you will lose everything.
So the spirit, you say that he could be worse dead than he was when he was alive?
Without a doubt. Where are you going, Ricky?
To do what I should have done a long time ago.
I'd be seeing you here this morning.
Ditto.
Don't tell me you're trying to get a job working.
Nah, he's too young. Besides, Al doesn't work. He's a Buchanan. Other people work for him.
I'm visiting with an ex-friend, waiting for a real one.
I'm gonna cry. Yeah, why don't you get him a soda? And Courtney, too, if she wants.
No, thanks. Well, I do. For the real friend.
I didn't even know you were still in town.
I can't leave. I've got a gig.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, where are you playing?
Right here.
All right.
You knew about this?
No, you? No, me neither.
RJ didn't say a thing.
Who's RJ?
Only the owner.
Well, let me guess. Knowing you, your signing bonus will be the Brooklyn Bridge.
Haha. No, actually, my agent made the deal, and I guess he made it with whoever this RJ guy.
And your agent getting what, like 10% for that?
And why do you want to know?
Sounds like the kind of job I could grow to like. If you ever need a new agent.
If I ever need one, I'll find a real one.
Hey, Jess. I was hoping I'd run into you.
So, how are the acoustics in here?
Oh, pretty good, I guess. I mean, we never had any problems.
Can I take a look around?
Sure. Be our guest.
Christian told me you were at the courthouse, but I didn't believe it.
No, I was there. But Jen said the court was going into recess, so.
But Jen's at the courthouse?
Yeah, but she left.
Did she tell you where she went?
She said she was going someplace to be alone, someplace where she could think.
Cover for me? No problem. Thanks.
Are you okay?
Jen wasn't the only one there. Merle was there, too.
I mean, face it, it's a good thing that we postponed it because, Sam being on trial and him and Lindsay in jail and everything, it was a good idea we canceled it when we did.
But today was supposed to be special.
It is, just in a different way.
Honey, I'll make it up to you, I promise.
So why don't we think of another date? So people start asking.
I don't think they will, though. I think everybody knows how much pressure we've been under lately.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what? Why don't we wait until after the trial, and then we'll set another date? I think we really need some time together right now.
Yeah, that's what you want? Yeah.
But isn't that what you want? I think some real quality time, no pressure, we can
Yeah, of course.
get to know each other all
sure.
over again.
No rush.
Are you sure?
Yes. Getting to know each other better is just a great idea. Love it. Fabulous.
Okay, good. Good. I gotta get going. All right, I just want to come by and make sure you're okay.
I am. Thank you. So, go ahead. Go back to work. Do what you have to do.
I love kissing you so much.
Jessica. She stopped by the bar. She said she saw you and that you had gone someplace to think. Someplace no one would find you.
But you did.
Do you want me to go?
No, I'm glad you found me. I was just thinking about the night that you brought me here.
I think about it a lot.
You do?
Yeah.
And then when you didn't call me this morning...
Wait a minute, I was supposed to call you? I thought you were going to call me. And when I didn't hear from you, well, I figured that... You know.
So did I.
I'm thinking, how hard can surfing be, right? I actually like this girl and I want to impress her. So I go out, I paddle out, and next thing I know, I'm underwater and the girl's actually pulling me out of the water. Jess, are you even listening to me? What's the matter?
Sorry, Nobody or anything can really pull me out of what I'm feeling right now, so thank you for trying.
So I have a challenge then, is what you're saying. All right, look. Do you remember Elizabeth Williams, second grade?
What? Who?
She was the girl who would actually eat bugs to impress boys.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about her.
Yeah, well, you didn't know about this, but one time she actually did. And I told her that she'd have a cocoon inside of her, and
What?
eventually she'd have butterflies in her stomach.
What?
All right, so it wasn't funny. It was second grade. Look, you need to lighten up. Okay, look at me. Look. See, like I enjoy my day. So watch it. See?
You're crazy. Too much free time on your hands.
Come here. Are you feeling better?
Good morning. I had a very interesting talk with Bo a little while ago. I thought you should know about it.
Spare me your sweet nothings, please.
Well, this talk wasn't about nothing. Apparently, Nora's memories are coming back about the night Colin was murdered.
And I'm sure they're all about me killing Colin. What a surprise.
She's not the only one that's remembered something. I have too. Spirits, loosen all tongues to speak the truth. Hear me now, and loosen all tongues.
You remembered something. What?
I was at the house just before the time Colin was killed.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Well, what they don't know is that I saw a car coming up the road.
Whoa, stop the presses. Lady saw a car on the road.
It was going very slowly.
Is that it?
No. I'm getting a very strong feeling that there was a woman behind the wheel. Let the truth be told. Let all parties know it. Let angry souls find peace. Let tired souls find rest. Let the bones of the dead rest easily in their graves. And all the spirits are free.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
How are we going to make it through this, Jess?
I don't know.
You think because Jessica dumps Will, I'm going to go running back to her?
When Nora remembers who killed Colin, she won't be naming Sam.
You don't remember Colin's death?
Is Angel a friend or an enemy? Her secret motives for helping Sonny are revealed next on General Hospital.
To all the dads out there who work so hard.
Yeah, now we're having fun. Look at that. Make this really good.
Honey? Have we got a show for you? Jim Belushi's coming to ABC this fall.
Honey, you're a kid jumper, aren't you?